At the Gunnery Sergeant rank, Rangers in TED Jam Plus get access to an ability called Rapid Reaction, which affects their Overwatch if a reinforcement pod drops right in front of your Ranger and they shoot at it. As long as your Ranger keeps hidden, they seem like they never stop shooting. Incoming on the Custodian Master. That's a good hit and good shred. Yes, actually, good hit. Yes, actually, return fire. I've never let that happen before. Oh my god! They were so good at clearing out reinforcement pods as they arrived, I kind of figured if one Ranger was so good at this, then what could an entire team of really jacked up rapid reaction Rangers do? And how many reinforcements could they burn through until they finally fell in battle? With that in mind, I created a team solely dedicated to making Advent's own turn the worst experience they've ever had. Welcome to our Power Rangers. That's right, I might have been inspired by a show that I didn't really watch as a kid, but all I know is they were each Rangers and they each had different colors, and that's what we got going on today. So I really wish that I watched Power Rangers as a kid, but I wasn't allowed to watch TV. Anyway, let's not get into my childhood. Now, all of the Rangers are, of course, rapid reaction Rangers with the best equipment that I could possibly find, but most notably the Plasma Hunter Rifle and a special ammunition type to help them to express all the wonderful colors of the rainbow and welcome Advent reinforcements to the best of their abilities. Aloha. Now, why the Plasma Hunter Rifle, might you ask? If we head on over to loadout, you'll see that the Plasma Hunter Rifle has that extra crit % chance, and it also has a wider damage range. And more importantly, I've taken the time to actually fit an Elite Expanded Magazine to every single one of the Plasma Hunter Rifles, because as a downside to all of the benefits that the Hunter Rifle provides, it's got a reduced magazine size, so that means it can only shoot twice. With the Elite Expanded Magazine, that's kind of a necessity. Now, I tried to get Adrenal Neurosympathy, which is a gene modification, onto as many Rangers as possible, but I kind of ran out of time, so 5 out of the 7 have it, and essentially that gives a +1 to aim, crit, and mobility anytime that Ranger gets a kill. So we're about to jump into an Advent invasion, which is why I ran out of time to add the Adrenal Neurosympathy to the entire Power Ranger squad. But this is the perfect opportunity to test out our rapid reaction Rangers, because in the Advent invasion, until you take out the enemy relay, you've got endless reinforcements that will drop. So as long as we don't touch that relay, then we're going to get swarmed until we fall. So this seems like as good a time as any to test things out. We have 7 rapid reaction Rangers from the Power Ranger squad, and then we've got 1 recon to do some scouting. We've got a mech support because they've got resupply, the ability to get all of our primary weapons refilled, and then we've also got our medical specialist to keep us ticking, and that's the team that we're bringing here today. All right, so we finally formed our rainbow gun line right here, and it looks like reinforcements are incoming. Only 2 turns have passed, and reinforcements are already on the rise. So a little bit dangerous here. We're going to go start by doing a scanning protocol just to see if there's anyone close by. Oh boy, an Exalted Custodian Grandmaster, the worst of its kind. The Pathfinder Hunter, the Elite Grenadier. I'm actually going to pull our recon back a little bit just to get a little bit of space here. And then we'll keep sight on that pod and ideally maybe get us like in the truck or something like that. Here we go. So let's just suck up with our mech support for a second, and then we're going to just book it with every last one of our Rangers. Although I'm not too sure if they're going to make it all the way, but we'll just shift the line forward as much as we can, and we're just going to conga line the heck out of this. Super conga line. Every single one of them has Ever Vigilant. So that's super, super great, because we're trying to book it so that we stick together and can get as many shots on as possible. Maybe like this. Can we make it to the other side? We can. And then we'll kind of get another one all the way up top, and there we go. So this is going to mean that when we go into Overwatch and the reinforcements drop, they're going to have a welcoming surprise. Here they come. The question is, where are they going to drop? They're going to drop on top of us, or what's going on here? Oh yeah, they're in for a world of hurt. So there's 3 of them. Yep, including a Purge Bishop. Well, well. Okay, let's see how this goes. Hey, guys. That missed, so no rapid reaction. That missed. Oh, lightning reflexes. That's why. And then finally they're connecting and the enemy is down. Combat rush. Aim, crit, and mobility. Now the guy's down. So they missed because of lightning reflexes. Another combat rush just in case someone missed it. And Pathfinder gets away. So there are obviously holes in the plan here, but at least we've thinned out that pod significantly. Well, so far so good. Only reason why we missed is because of things like lightning reflexes. We'll come around and see if we can maybe get a lock on that guy, help us out. Do a lot of enemies here. Well, we're gonna do a rapid target and we're gonna send it right to the Pathfinder. Make it a little easier for us to connect with that guy. Because mind you, we're not using explosives and things to clear cover. It's just pure finesse with laguns, right? So 95%. Let's go ahead and send that. Purple Ranger. Green Ranger's up. Oh my god, I don't even know what happened there, but that guy is so dead. And we're gonna do Overwatch here, and then we're gonna move the rest of them up, right? Because we stick together here. That's the name of the Power Rangers of the Bunny League. Red Ranger, perfect. There it is. All 7 of the Power Rangers. I'm gonna place it a multi-target on these guys just because they're grouped together right now, and it's gonna last for 2 turns. So if they decide to turn around and run into our gun line, so be it. But we're just gonna snake our way forward like this, and we're not gonna stop until we drop, right? So we'll kind of have the chaperones on both sides, see? That's so much Overwatch. Oh, it's the Grandmaster. Well, he doesn't have lightning reflexes. Oh my god, who was that? Someone died. Wait, was that a Grandmaster? Wow, Grandmaster that guy's terrifying. Doesn't he have something like 60 or 70 health? What happened? Oh my god, they're still shooting his already dead body. That's amazing. Wow. Did he die so hard that, I don't know, his buddies didn't even notice? That is something. I've never seen such carnage on his turn. I don't think he did either. Okay, I did not see that one coming. It looks like we didn't even aggro the pod. We killed him so hard. Wow, we did. That's awesome. Well, I mean, to that end, let's go ahead and retract the scouting just a tad here. And everyone's gonna just Overwatch, reload Overwatch, because they're in a pretty decent spot. Because remember, they can each shoot up to 4 times. So we want to make sure their magazines are full so they can take full advantage when the reinforcements arrive. Man, that was awesome. That was awesome. So probably 4 this time, right? Last time was 3. Oh, they've even got a big boss, the Archbishop. Okay, Archbishop, Purge Bishop, Bio Trooper, and some Cryo Priest, I think. Is that right? Oh, Elite Cryo Rocketeer. Okay, so they've got a mini boss here. Here he goes. There's a little shred. And there's a little death. That's so much damage. That's like almost sniper levels of damage. All right, shot, shred, shot, kill. Wow. That's a lot of crit. And you gotta think too, they're getting the adrenal neurosympathy crit buffs as well. There's a little shred. Pink Ranger has that. Okay, we might be killing a lot of Advent today. I don't know about you. Oh, see, he knows though. He knows about us. But covering fire. Oh yeah, he was about to shoot. Did not get to shoot. Pathfinder Hunter. He's trying to shoot at a civvy. I don't think so. He's now hit with radiation. Irradiation rounds. Okay, so he did shoot at the civvy, but now he is feeling a little brighter inside, right? Hopefully he's not going to live too much longer so he doesn't have to suffer too much, right? We wouldn't want him to suffer too much. That would just be wrong and immoral or amoral, right? Oh, Frost Mamba's doing the dance to the tummy. Oh, yeah, there he goes. Frost Mamba's no longer dancing. Wow. Oh my God. What is that? It's called The Power Rangers. Haven't you ever seen that TV show? I know. I haven't either. All right, reinforcements incoming again. All right, so we got to get reloaded here. Each of the Power Rangers does have access to thousands to go, giving them a non-movement action point after they get a kill. So for those that still have both of their action points, I'm going to go in and try and take proactive shots. Maybe hit the Codex Elite, but more importantly, maybe we'll utilize our recon to help out here. So they're coming around and they're going to be able to get a lock on. Oh, they can't lock here? Okay, fair enough. Can I grapple somewhere instead? Maybe back here. Maybe. All right. Pull back. Get a new angle. So we're on top of the bus stop. Can we see him? We can. Lock him up. And that's going to make it a 100% chance to hit and an extra 20% chance to crit. So that's going to be phenomenal, right? Because after all, we got to hit him and we got to hit him hard. Speaking of which, I suppose we could just shoot him with our mech support to soften him up first, make him move around. Okay, so solid hit. He should relocate a little bit, see where he goes. Okay, very far away. Well, that's no bueno. We'll tell you what, let's go ahead and maybe drop him out. There we go. Not far enough, is all I have to say. Glad we had our chaperones here. All right, talk to you later. Okay, cool beans. So we've downed 12 enemies so far. Looks like there's 4 on this reinforcement drop by our kill counter mod. So it's coming on in. Oh, it's a lot of bio and frost. There's the frost trooper. There was the frost trooper. Eat this, bio guy. All right, one to the butt. And enemy down. Beautiful. All right, who's next? I don't know what that guy is. Were you a trooper? Oh, you didn't answer the question. Okay, well, it doesn't matter anymore now. You're just another kill count on our body counter, right? And this guy is just completely frozen. He doesn't know what to do. He didn't read the book, All My Friends Are Dead. Well, hopefully he'll have time in purgatory to read it a little better. Oh, he's turning into the bio faceless. Oh, look at that. Muton Elite. Oh, that was not the Muton Elite. That's the Inferno Viper at 26 damage. Muton Elite, does he actually get to get his personal shield off, or is he going to get shot before that, I guess is the question. Ah, well. God, those guys have so much health, too. But not like 50 points of health. Holy crap. Oh, yeah, more guys right there. I saw a flash of them. All right, so far we've downed 18 enemies. Actually, you know what? If we want to move this gun line, should we? I don't know if I should move this gun line. The target's here, but that's not why we're here. We're here to last as long as possible. So reload and shoot. That's the idea. And we'll get a recon back over, and you can see there's like a Magus. Is that right? But they haven't seen us yet, so just hold. The cool thing is some of the special ammunition will actually allow us to disable the enemy with fire or terror or panic if they survive, right? So there we go. Just had a teleportation of 5 more advent soldiers in front of us. 4 soldiers in front of us. Look at this pile of bodies. Okay, that guy's shredded. That custodian took a little ding. Now he's dead. Great. Excellent. Adrenal neurosympathy. That guy took a ding. Pink Ranger. Excellent. Oh my gosh. Okay. Yep. They play themselves, really. This guy's usually hard to hit, the little beam. Although, yeah, like a graze or something. Oh, yeah, not a graze. Okay, that guy's dead. Well, that was the reinforcement pod. Look at all these bodies. Look at all the bodies. I know Advent doesn't want to, but I definitely enjoy this. So where are they going? Oh, we found them. Right to the face. There it is. Pathfinder Hunter. Exalted Pathfinder Hunter. Heavy Gunner and his Sorcerer. Gosh, it's hard to keep up with them because they die so quickly. He's trying to shoot at us. He tried to shoot at us. This guy is a bit of an issue. That guy's a bit of an issue. Is there anything we can do about him? We'll take a shot 99, try to ding him. Nice, get the shred. Oh, he's panicking with terror rounds. That's excellent. Okay, so he's got 3 remaining now. We got a shot on 85, send it. That is a great clear and wonderful because of the disruptor rifle and overbearing superiority. Every crit gives us an action point back, and we can return to the safety of the line. That's excellent. This is working pretty well so far. Oh, they're behind us now. They're behind us. There's 6. We've got 6. This is rapidly getting out of control. Here they come. Muton Elite to the butt. That's 26. And I don't even know how that much is. Oh, okay, make that a lot more. Make that close to 50 damage in total. Shot on the Snaky Snoo. Down goes the Snaky Snoo. That leaves 4. There's the, I think, the Engineer. Is that right? This is riveting commentary because I don't quite catch what kind of enemy they are. Oh, that guy's dead. That guy's dead and that guy's dead. That's all I need. Oh, that was a Purifier. Okay. That one I know. That was a Purifier. Okay, so that guy's dead. That's excellent. So there goes that pod. 33 enemies already. We're grinding through Advent very quickly. There are 9 left on this map. Oh, where did he come from? Oh, I left one. Sorry, I forgot about that guy. That guy is Well, that guy's dead. Make that 34. My bad, my bad. If they're coming from our flank, our gun line isn't as effective. But hopefully... Oh, yeah, well... Red Ranger's on the job. What was I thinking? Here comes Red Ranger again. Remember how I said one rapid reaction ranger was already very powerful? Well, apparently, yeah, he's got it where it counts, right? Overwatch. Oh, he's shooting at a civvy. Rude. Oh, more civvies. Okay, so this is not a good strategy to save the civvies, but we'll definitely add to the body count, that's for sure, in different ways, more ways than one. I suppose we could move up and smack him one. We do have the Titan strike from the suit, so I might just get up there and smack this guy for free. Here we go, Red Ranger. Excellent. Oh, that cleared some cover. Great. Oh, whoops, my bad. So obviously, I really don't want to do too many things on the offensive, because when I do that, it means that I don't have the opportunity to actually utilize all of our Overwatch shots, right? So I suppose I could pull back here. I'd like to remove the priest, so hit him. I think we've got thousands to go. So we should be able to shoot again, but we need to get reloaded. I might wait for a mech support to take care of that, because you can see we only have one shot here. So let's go ahead and get Pink Ranger. We're going to shift them up on the corner, and we're going to be in a weird sort of formation here just because we're trying to, you know, maybe get a little proactive. Shot on. That's a good clear. That's beautiful. Thousands to go, and we can go into Overwatch still. So I'm going to wait for the resupply from our mech support. We want to get kills here, because then we get thousands to go, because we're currently one gun down, so 94%. That's a good kill for thousands to go. And then we're going to go ahead and do a resupply right here, one of our 3 charges. So every one of the Rangers is now going to be topped up on their Hunter rifles, which is going to be excellent, because we've got reinforcements incoming, and we've got a Biozerker right on top of us, and we've even got another Advent Trooper that I haven't really dealt with. So this is going to be kind of interesting. So reinforcements are now at, yep, still 6. And we don't have as many guns on these guys, right? So we're really going to have to weigh heavily on the Rangers on the right side. Shot on the Winter Sentinel. And we downed... Okay, I think we downed... Oh, did we down him? Awesome. Wow, impressive. His model didn't even get time to T-pose or whatever he's doing. Wow, a lot of things going on. Excellent, good hit. Definitely going to hit that one, that's for sure. And we got the Biozerker to worry about. But we've got a lot of shots and a lot of output. Oh, wow. He is probably dead. Okay, there we go. Hey, fuck. He's probably dead, because you saw him try to go forward and then he sort of like went back in time. That's a telltale sign of being dead and your body's still trying to move, right? Are we at a point where we're controlling the field? We currently have 3 active by our kill counter. So Codex, Frost Legion, Spectre Elite, and a 3rd that I'm unaware of right now that we have aggroed. And then there's 3 more. We saw there were 2 right on top of the beacon. So I'd like to get it to a point where we're only dealing with the reinforcements if possible. Rapid target, the Frost Legion Spectre Elite. That guy's very dangerous. He could disrupt our flow. Free action, smack this guy and hopefully clear some of that cover. Let it not be said we have 0 cover destruction. And we might just fall right back behind this half barrier. So we will send it shot to hopefully finish. Purple Ranger. Nice. Excellent. Let's take a shot. That's 75, so that's actually a miss. We could try to get a shot and then move him around, or we could just pre-ding him. That's always a possibility. He might move where Pink Ranger can shoot him. So I'm actually going to do that. I'm going to go ahead and combat protocol the Codex. He's going to have very little health left, and then hopefully he's going to move to a place where one of our other Rangers can handle him, right? So he's going to relocate. Is he going forward or back? He's going forward. Excellent. That's excellent, actually. So Green Ranger, as a result, can send this. Pick up thousands to go. So they still have their action point to go in Overwatch. We'll let that happen. And then we've got a little more here in 92. Excellent. High 5. So that is a clear of the Codex. A little spread out right now. Don't know if everyone can shoot, unfortunately. All right, another Custodian. Huge health pool. He's panicked by the terror rounds and goes down. my god. Wow. It takes a lot. It takes a village to take down a custodian, let me tell you. Everyone's got to work together. Go, go, Power Rangers. Oh, love that. Oh, I don't even know. Oh, that was a drone? Okay, fair enough. So who's left? Okay, 6 active. So this guy's got like 2 lives over. He's panicking because of terror rounds. Terror rounds are such a nice insurance policy to have. Elite Grenadier still killing civvies. He's going around unchecked. Oh well, oh well. We have important things to test here. Hit that with our mech support. Oh, never mind. Drop him entirely. Does anyone need a heal? I don't think so. Only civvies need heals. Okay, we're gonna save that for us. We're gonna save that one for us, if you know what I mean. I am gonna get Green Ranger. We are gonna move over here, right next to our medical specialist, and we'll give him a point just to get as much Overwatch fire as possible, because this could run away from us very, very quickly, and we're trying to last a long time, right? Right in front of us. That's a lot. I don't need... How much is that? That's 8? Okay, so the pod has now reached the size of 8. I wish we had explosive, like, rounds that had little AoE dings. Smack that. Beautiful. Hit the Lancer. He's panicked. Lancer's down. That's a Purifier. Purifier's down. Muton is down.
Enemy destroyed.
We've got 5 left. Combat Rush removed the civvies panic? I didn't know that. That's epic. Wow, that's awesome. Yeah, he's feeling pretty jacked up too. He probably is gonna punch that Andromedan. All right, there's the standard Andromedan. There was the standard Andromedan, and right now it's becoming an Andromedan shell. Man, I didn't know that we could so inspire the civilians out here. This is kind of, well, inspiring. And look at that. This guy can't even hit that civilian. He's probably so messed up from all of the shenanigans going on right now. 60 enemies. That's 6-0 are down. That is incredible. Well, let's see. I'd like a proper gun line. I feel so spread out and vulnerable. I don't like this at all. So, heck, we might have to resort to being out in the open at this point. 2 Exalted Pathfinders out this way. I mean, that's not good. That's no bueno. Can we maybe get in and smack these guys? Hello, Titan suit. Oh, yeah, just break the whole wall. That's Pink Ranger for you. She's been training with the Hulk. Let's get her on out of here. And she's got the opportunity to send a good hit to somebody. I'd like to guarantee a kill. Let's go ahead and hit that guy. Excellent. Thousands to go. So she gets that action point back and goes into Overwatch. And we have another descent. Let's go ahead and soften up a guy. Excellent. And then we'll go into Overwatch right there, right? We're just playing with our action points until we're left with only 1. And then at that point, we go ahead and then go into Overwatch. And then I think we're going to go ahead and utilize resupply, because a lot of us are currently either empty or down to 1 round in the chamber. So we're going to fix that issue. But they all have Overwatch on, so they all should be able to fire to the maximum extent as long as they hit their targets. So we just dropped 10. Okay, now they went from 8 to 10 in the pod. I don't know if they get bigger. Okay, so they got another Custodian soaking up all the damage. They've even got a heavy Frost Droid with a shield. Wow. I feel like this team plays itself, you know what I mean? Not bad. Now, mind you, a lot of our Rangers have to shoot over cover because there's this half barrier in the way, I believe, as well as the truck and all that. So this is not ideal. This is why we don't want to be spread out. So there's another clear, and we were not able to clear as much this time, right? So pretty dangerous situation. This is where it starts to snowball and get out of control. All right, that guy didn't make it. Heavy Frost Droid went the wrong way. Not everyone can hide behind the truck. Ooh, we missed on that one. Did not miss on that one. Great job. This Grenadier's just going to reload, and he's having a hell of a time. He's having quite the ball, just shooting at defenseless civvies. It's the kind of guy that he is. That's Advent for you in a nutshell. All right, so 71 enemies down, 10 remaining, 7 of which are in front of us. We could hit with a Titan strike. We could just take the shot. I think I'm just going to take that shot and interrupt that guy. Send it. There we go. Shot to finish. That's a good clear. We need to get our gun line back. If we don't get our gun line back, we're not going to survive very long. We have to think long term, right? I'm going to put ourselves in a dangerous position. It's going to look like it, but I think it's going to pay off in the long run. I hope. We've got Violet Ranger. They're going to fall back in blue, giving them an opportunity to do something. Let's get Blue Ranger to fall back. So we've just reunited our rainbow team, but they're completely outflanked in a really bad spot, right? So it doesn't seem like a great idea, but we'll see. We'll see. I'd like to give a point to blue. Blue move, but I want to get a terror round on the Custodian if I can. So I'm going to go ahead and give a decisive action out to Blue Ranger. There it is, Blue Ranger, perfect. Because Blue Ranger has terror rounds. They'll get their shot. They're going to focus on this gent. Hit the Custodian Master. And he is now panicked. So that's huge. That is absolutely huge. And then they're going to go into Overwatch here. I'm going to go ahead and do a resupply. We have one more resupply after this, but hopefully we'll be able to hold on to our formation as best we can, right? This makes me a little nervous. Now, what's kind of interesting, I thought we used decisive action already. I'm not too sure what's going on with that. I thought it was depleted, but apparently it's not. So maybe I miscounted that one. Here we go, Blue Ranger. Have another. Well, that guy's already panicked, so we'll send it to the Super Heavy Frost Mech, even though that's not really going to help us too much, but we got the Shred. So I'm going to end by sending this Shred Storm Cannon, hit these guys, and maybe we can clear this truck as well. And hang tight. Incoming. Here they come. Let's see what happens. They're dropping more. They dropped 12. Okay, so I didn't know it got bigger than 10. I've never seen that before. That is so much. This is why we need every Overwatch Ranger here. Reaction fire. All right, good kill from Blue Ranger. Good kill from Blue Ranger. 2 kills. I don't even know who's dying now. That guy. Oh yeah, that guy's dead. All right, Blue Ranger gets another, so he gets one more shot from Blue Ranger. Okay, 4 kills for Blue Ranger. Blue Ranger's completely out of rapid reaction fire. Yellow Ranger's turn. All right, so those that do have a turn, they're acting, but thank God they miss, or we're untouchable. Look at all these bodies. Look at all these bodies. Okay, we're in a bit of a surround here. We've killed 79 enemies, and there's many, many more to go. There are 10 right all around us in different directions. Well, let's see. What we can do is utilize interference where we're able to. So interference is a charged free action. So we have 7 of these with our current equipment. Oh boy. Oh boy. And I forgot about that CCS, but I'm still going to do this so that we can relocate and kind of have the enemy not be around us, but maybe to one side is the idea. We're going to shift out to the right, and we're going to try to keep the enemy in front of us so we can last a little longer, right?
I'm on the move.
There it is. So Pink Ranger has a unique opportunity to drop this guy for sure. So that's a clear with thousands to go. So she can go into Overwatch already. I do have access to Airstrike, which I might use to get us out of this bind. I know it's not part of the Rangers, but we have it here, so I'm going to use it. I'm going to put the Airstrike right on target and open up some opportunities here. Here we go. Send it. Did that go through? Oh, yeah, that went through. There it is. That went through. Perfect. Good job. Good job. I suppose we could Titan Strike all the way back to this Custodian Master. I might do that just to get on this side of the barrier. So that's for free. We've got Violet Ranger. I mean, I suppose we could both barrels. That'll kill it. I find. Yep, that's a kill. There were 12 dropping. There should be 17 active, I would imagine. Yep, so it's still 12. So it didn't go from 12 to 14. So right now our pods are size 12. We might have hit some kind of a cap on these drops. I mean, it's still plenty. It's way more than we should be able to handle, but let's see how this goes. Yep, Archbishop. Okay. Blue Ranger, good impact and panic. Yellow Ranger with a follow-up. Enemy down. Exalted Purge Bishop has been cleared. Blue Ranger. Shot the Purifier in panic. Can you imagine it? Oh, wow. AoE. Thank you so much. If we all had terror rounds, they'd all be panicking. That would be amazing. But I don't have that many materials. Okay, that's another clear. We're down to 7. That's another clear. We're down to 6. Yeah, make that 96. Solid hit. Solid kill.
You know that was good.
Solid hit. Solid kill.
See that one?
It's like clockwork. Oh my god. Destroyer Commando. Got a hit. Got a kill.
Well, how about that?
Engineer. Solid kill.
Kill confirmed.
This guy moves. This guy dies. Excellent. Biomech cannot resist. We're all grouped up. So nasty hit, nasty shred, loss of cover. So normally I would move, and normally I would like move and then reload an Overwatch or something like that, but I don't think we have the luxury of moving. I think we're kind of planted in place. I could make small movements and correct using decisive action. I might have to do that. Right now we've got 6 active with 4 in front of us. 5 if you include the Grenadier. And then, oh, no, there we go. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. But there are 9 on the field right now. If we need to reload and go into Overwatch, we need to stand still. So that's a little problematic. Let's just make sure we prioritize being loaded so that we've got some ammunition. That'll be great. Well, if we get a kill, send it. Green Ranger got a kill. We'll now reload so we're even more topped off. Blue Ranger. That's a guarantee. Let's get that kill. And then thousands to go gives us the action point. We can now reload, go into Overwatch for Blue Ranger. I might use our supports as a way of thinning out the crowd. Send in 92. So let's go in and pull our recon back where they can actually assist us. I guess I'll actually get maybe back here behind high cover so they can't do too much at the moment, but they'll be able to help us out. We have the ability to thin out the crowd a little bit. We'll go in and ding the Biomech. Solid hit to the Biomech. Good kill, good clear, reload. We've now hit 100 kills. 100 kills. Red Ranger Overwatch incoming. So there are 2 active right now, the Grenadier and that Commando back there. We've just gotten 12. It looks like we've hit the maximum pod size. Incoming. All right, enemy down. Oh, it's an elite trooper. I can't recognize him fast enough anymore. I'm not that good. Well, that guy's dead. A medic is dead. Orange dude. Orange dude's dead. I don't even know what that is, but I'm sure he's regretting his life right now. Is that a Raptor Commando? What it... All right, there's a lot of people dying. There's so many bodies right now. I don't even know. This is incredible. Oh my god. It never stops. Jeez Louise. Mind you, some of us aren't even in cover right now because that would mean that we'd have to not go into Overwatch this turn. Rescuing as many rebels as possible is not really the goal here. All right, to the Custodian, he's burning. He's irradiated, reducing his aim and mobility, and now he's dead. Oh, no, not dead yet. Okay, took some shred there. Man, this is awesome. Okay, Raptor Commander relocates. He's still shooting civilians, but I think he's lost his nerve. He's lost his zeal and passion for killing civilians right now. I don't blame him. I too would feel that way after seeing what's happening to all my friends. All right, and the turn goes to us. Pretty awesome. And that's a good clear. Beautiful. Reload. Orange Ranger 98. Send it. Nice. High five. 25 damage. Reload Overwatch. Amazing job. Amazing job. So we're getting this back under control. 113 enemies down. That is awesome. Yeah, the game is probably wondering how am I going to deal with all these bodies. Ooh, Sectoid Abjure. Not cool. Those guys are horrible. They get Bastion. But they're not immune to bullets. All right, that's a Bio Trooper or Rocketeer, I think. That's a good clear. I think that was one, oh, no, or 3. Okay, I don't know how many. Nice. Even our recon's getting involved. So obviously, a bit of an issue with the Wraith Commando. They got lightning reflexes. And now everyone's running because he was able to pull our Overwatch. And we didn't hit, so we don't get the follow-up shots, right? Oh, yeah, well, not all of us missed. Not all of us missed. Heavy Frost Droid. Okay, so how many are left? Well, there's that Grenadier. I mean, he's still going ham. And he actually connected now. There, his morale's back a little bit, it seems. 83. Let's go ahead and hit that Wraith Commando. Nice. We hit him. Is he immune? Oh, return fire. All right. Is he immune to panic? I'm so tempted to Titan Strike this from way out here. Let's do it. Titan Strike to the Wraith Commando. Now, the Wraith Commando does have Blade Storm, so we will get hit potentially. But apparently, we're still good. Oh, I forgot. One of us has lightning reflexes. We don't all have that. Okay, now we really don't have cover. Now we really don't have cover. So that's that. Whoops. Now we're just standing out in the open. That's thousands to go. We get the clear, reload, Overwatch. All right, so there's a lot of lightning reflexes here. This could be our downfall, and a lot of CCS as well. All right, this one's rough. That's a lot of beefy guys. Great Archon, Frost Legion Bomber. There's a Spectre Elite down. I don't know what that was, but he's down. That's some kind of a snake. We missed, so that takes 3 shots off. That's another 3 shots off, and then we connect after that. So we're losing 6 shots just from those guys slipping the Overwatch. But we still have a lot of shots, right? 21 shots per turn if we have all of our Overwatch. So still a decent amount, and each of them does a lot of damage. So one Andromedan has been converted to a shell. Archons have lightning reflex, so that's going to slough off a lot of our health as well. But surprisingly, they didn't move first, so that helped out, actually. That's great news. It kind of has a bit of a case to fit a reflex stock to our guns. I have a feeling it is getting to a point where it's starting to feel like maybe we're hitting that point where it's unmanageable. So I'm not too sure how I'm going to edit this one. Otherwise, we'll be here for hours. 30 to 51 damage. That's a kill. Excellent. Love that. 69 damage. I guess guns off the field. Hit that Viper. All right, that's a clear. All right, incoming. We couldn't handle all of them this time, right? The counter's going to jump up to 16, so it's 12 on the pod. Seems like we've hit the maximum count. Overwatch. I'm thinking that's a Vanguard. All right, he's down. So we're sitting at 145 now. This is starting to reach that untenable level we were talking about, right? Oh, we can see the Grenadier for the first time. That's impressive. I think I'm finally going to shoot that guy. There we go. Have that, buddy. Enjoy that one. Yep, 15 active. So we have hit the cap. 12 is the maximum on these pods. The computer's slowing down right now, if you can't tell. There's so many bodies on this field. I for sure thought that we'd be just crumbling by now. But maybe we buffed our Rangers a little too much. I don't... Shot Blue Ranger. Good kill. At this point, who cares about cover? Who cares about cover? We're at 162 kills. At some point, I'm gonna have to stop this, maybe. I didn't think it would get to this point. My computer might crash. My computer might crash trying to hang on to all these bodies on the field. That brings us up to... Oh, hello. Oh, they're right. Okay. Should we call this a draw? Should we call this a draw? How about that? What if we agree to a draw? How about this? We'll let this one go, and then we slowly turtle our way towards the objective, and then we'll try to get to 200 kills. How about that? What do we call it, a draw at 200 kills? Is that cool? I do want to, you know, actually edit this video at some point. This is maybe more effective than I thought. I mean, that's what this series is all about. I just didn't think it would take this long. Oh, there you go. I was wondering where you were. Did you finally find us? We were wondering where he went. We found him. Oh, he's irradiated now. Blue Ranger's going to be heroic and come from a different angle. Smack the Devastator. Wow. God, look at the bodies. Look at these bodies. Bunnies. What is this? This is like Where's Waldo. So you need to look at the screen and find the Yellow Ranger. Trust me, they're there. No, really, they're there. Send it. Cover the retreat. Wow. High five. 20 from the mech support. 190 dead. So 14, I believe, right? Yep, 14. We've got 14 enemies. So add 12 plus 2. That's oh yeah, please don't crash. Please don't crash, game. There are so many bodies on this field. I'm having difficulty seeing where our units are. Do we have any finishing blows? Yep, that's it. Pink Ranger. Come on, game, hang in there. We're at 199 kills. Overwatch. We've got 2 more other than that. I don't remember what they are. I think one of them's the Vanguard. All right, they're right in the middle of us all. Oh, and the Raptor Commando is going to come out of stasis and have... Oh, but he's panicked. Thank God. Blue Ranger hit him. Coming on in. We are now sitting at 200 plus kills. Good hit on some guy. Andromeda and Backburner, I think. It's like playing Who's That Pokemon, except that you have to, like, you know, you have to recognize them fast because they might be dead soon, right? So you got to recognize them really, really quickly. So send 1. Purple Ranger. Send it. It's got 28 left. It has 15 left. We're going to be down quite a few guns, but there it is. Relay is down. That has stopped the next set of reinforcements, not the upcoming ones, the next set of reinforcements. Last reinforcement pod, 216 enemies encountered thus far, and that's going to bump this up to a grand total of 228. We are ending it of our own volition. Incoming. And we don't have as many guns this time, so it's going to be a little bit more rough. All right, it's a good clear. God, there's so... This is a graveyard. This is a graveyard. That's what this is. Who's even moving? Well, not that guy. God. He was a... I think it's a bio guy. Yeah, it's a bio. Okay. Some green guy who just got hit for over 30. And it leaves it up to the heavy bio assault trooper who is outflanked and takes a ding and gets dropped. High five. Excellent. So that should be a turn. Okay, so now we are on the offensive for the first time, right? This whole time we've been sitting on the back foot just trying to protect ourselves and try to form a gun line, but now we can actually go on the offensive. Just come on, computer, just make it a little longer. You need to hit 229 kills, okay? Just 229 kills. It'll all be over soon. Trust me. It'll all be over soon. I mean, I could get all the way out here and just be an absolute menace. Do that. That's a flanking maneuver if I've ever seen one. Have fun with this one. Purple Ranger to the rescue. And I think that's the turn. All right, incoming. Let's see what we got. No more reinforcements. This is it. Everything on the field right now. I'm guessing he's got Shadow Step. I never really noticed. Raptor Commando. Oh my God. Right in the back. Vanguard takes a hit. So we only have a few more Rangers that can overwatch. Blue Ranger gets the kill. Beautiful. That's like the captain of the team. 223 dead. It's on. It's on. You picked the wrong bunnies to mess with today, let me tell you. That clears the cover. CCS Vanguard downs him. Beautiful. All right, last turn. Last turn. Pathfinder's the only one with an action. No reinforcements. Lot of bodies. 227 bodies littering this parking lot. What is this, Walmart? This is... I jest, Walmart. Executing the Pathfinder by shooting him in the butt. End it. High five. So before we execute this guy, I just want to point out this right here. I don't know if you can see the detritus right now, but it's been one hell of a day. Some might even say hell-ish. For Advent. My God. Good damage. Good hit. Who actually has a shot? Pink Ranger has a shot? Send that. Eat it. High five.
Menace 1-5, status confirmed.
Wow.
Not picking up any additional contacts.
Okay, so I ended that one of my own accord because it's been a few hours of recording, but Operation Knife Storm. Repel the Advent Assault. Successful. 220. Well, that was 229. I don't know why it's 228, but not too shabby at all. Well, bunnies, to answer the question, how many reinforcements can the Rapid Reaction Ranger Squad get through before they fall themselves in battle? The answer is at least 229 before my computer burns to a crisp. So either way, I think the Power Rangers did an excellent job. Power Rangers indeed. If you enjoyed the episode, please feel free to like, share, or comment down below. It helps us a great deal. I had a total blast. I hope you did as well. And I can't wait to get into the next one with you. Have a wonderful, wonderful night.